Oh, hi. I'm out here at Canyon View Preserve in Auburn during the Vespertine Hour. It's about 7 o'clock, and I didn't know anything about the word Vespertine till very recently. Our good friend and naturalist extraordinaire Darren Ross told me about it, and I wanted to tell you about it, and it has to do with this plant that you might be familiar with. It's called the wavy-leaf soap plant. Let's see why it's called that, because it's got some wavy leaves down there. Some folks also call it soap root. The scientific name is Chlorogallum pomeridianum. Chlorogallum means green milk, so if you squish up these leaves, some green milky stuff might ooze out of it. And pomeridianum also stands for post-meridium, and you might remember that. I remember that from when I was in school, because they told us post-meridian stands for PM, you know, the afternoon. And if you look closely at the base of this soap plant, you see some fibrous material right there. The indigenous people would use that for things like brushes. And underneath here, there's about a fist-size bulb that looks like this. And the indigenous people would use this for many things. One thing they would do is they would take it out and they would squish it down. They'd throw it in the water, and there's a toxin inside of it that would stupefy the fish for a few seconds, and they'd be able to scoop fish out of there. And even though it's got toxins inside of it, if the indigenous people could actually roast that overnight, and it would be edible. Getting back to the Vespertine thing, Vespertine means blooms at night. So here we are after 7 p.m. and I'm looking at these soap plants. This one right here has a lot of buds on it, but none are blooming. But you might notice some that are bigger and are whiter. These ones are going to bloom tonight. So this one plant, which could be, I don't know, this plant could be 6 or 7, 8 years old. This one plant will have a few flowers blooming tonight, and maybe some of these will bloom tomorrow. These ones the next night, these ones the next night. And they'll only bloom for one night. They'll close up by morning, and they'll kind of ooze and droop and fall back to the ground in a couple of days. But the next night, these ones will be blooming. So let's see if we can find some blooming soap plants. Ta-da! How about that? Vespertine Hour. All of these flowers on this soap plant opened within the past hour. Another good reason to get outside in the evening, go for a little walk. The unsuspecting wavy leaf soap plant making a beautiful Vespertine floral display for all of us.